Hi there. I'm Jamie Anderson. I'm a musician and a writer, and I've written a book about women's music of the 70s and 80s. Women's music was created out of this perfect storm of gay rights and the second wave of feminism in the late 60s and into the 70s. And it created this whole industry where women were in charge. We had women musicians and women technicians, women concert producers, media, and that empowerment has carried through to today. And oh, the music. The music was the soundtrack for my coming out as a lesbian and as a feminist. And maybe it was the same for you too. Even if it wasn't, this was a really important time that should be documented and revered. Now, it has been documented, but more the merrier, right? And so I'm a music journalist, and in 2011, we lost one of our performers, Teresa Dow. Her music was the first live women's music concert I ever attended, and it meant so much to me. And when she passed away, I was heartbroken. Um, I started thinking about all the others that we've lost, as well as the women who are still here. And I thought, how can I honor them? Well, I'm a music journalist. I'll write a book. So in 2011, I started the research and I spent the last 5 years researching and writing this book. A month ago, I finished the first draft and I sent out proposals to academic publishers, and I got an advance contract from a respected academic publisher. So I am over the moon. Now, this publisher doesn't have a budget to pay for photos, and I have this whole collection of photos from wonderful photographers that I'd really like to use. You can see some of the photos on this page. They make the music just leap right off the page, so they're really important. And also, I started thinking like a musician. Would I go into a studio with a band and then not hire the band, not pay the band? Of course, I would pay the band, so I want to pay the photographers. I'd also like to hire a fact checker. Now, even though I was really careful with details and I used very reliable sources and conducted a lot of interviews, a few mistakes are bound to slip through. I might misspell a name, I might get a date wrong, something like that. And that's why really big publishers have fact checkers on staff. My publisher does not. So I would like to hire somebody to really go through the manuscript with a fine tooth comb because I want this book to be accurate enough to be used in classrooms and for research, as well as for the enjoyment of the stories. Because this isn't just a who did what where kind of book. This is a collection of great stories from the women who were there. So if you could help me out with a contribution or to spread the word, I would be so grateful. And I've got some great gifts. Some of my albums I could write for you. I could come to your house and sing for 20 of your closest friends. So thank you so much for your help. Also, this is not my first rodeo. It's my second book. My first book was a memoir, Drive All Night, and it came out a couple of years ago. I've also written a lot for music journals like Sing Out, minor7th.com for acoustic guitar, as well as LGBT publications like Curve and After Ellen. So thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to share this book with you.